...2012, you know, everybody has something to say about that, it seems like, and there's all these books on 2012, and everybody talking about how the world's going to change and how the world's going to end. But please realize, only until a couple of months ago did our beloved grandfather Alejandro, Don Alejandro, is the grandfather of all of the Mayan people. He's the grandfather and the keeper of all of this wisdom from the Mayans. He has only spoke out in the last couple of months. Please realize that all of these books that are out there about 2012 are not from the Mayan people. These are books from different authors around the world and their ideas. But only a couple months ago has Grandfather Alejandro and his people been talking about what's going to happen. And so, really, all of this is speculation. What Grandfather Alejandro is really saying is, yes, our world is going to change. The world as we know it is going to end. But that's not a scary thing. It's something to be rejoicing about, that this way of being in our mind all of the time, for thousands of years now, we have joined organized religion, we have gone to war and become power hungry, and we've been fighting for everything that we want. Don Alejandro and the Mayan people have always stayed in the heart from the very beginning. They are the ancestors of Atlantis. They are the most ancient people on our planet right now. And this whole time they have stayed in the heart. They know how to live their life from their feelings and from their emotions and making decisions from the heart. And now they're bringing that message back to us and saying, we must change the way we're acting, or we are going to kill our Mother Earth, and we are going to kill each other. We must go back and start living from the heart. Now, if you can think for a moment, if unified consciousness joins that heart consciousness, and we stop being a people living from our brains all the time, power, greed, and start living from our hearts and really loving one another, it is going to change our planet. We will be living in a new way. And so, yes, the end of the world as we know it. This doesn't mean everything is going to be destroyed. Of course, there's going to be, as Mother Earth shifts and turns, and we all know that the Mayans have been telling us for centuries that the poles are going to shift. That's an actual fact. It is happening right now. Due north is not due north anymore. For the first time on our planet's history, migrating birds are getting lost. Due north is not north anymore. The serpent of light and life is on the move. Mother Earth's energies are literally shifting. And when the big shift happens, which I believe as a unified whole, the wisdom keepers and the grandfathers are saying, yes, Mother Earth is going to shift. Things are going to move. And yes, this will change our landscape a bit. But we're all going to go through an enormous change. It doesn't mean a ton of suffering. It doesn't mean war in our streets. What's going to change is the energy on our planet, the energy within us. Our consciousness will rise. We will be more intuitive and more loving. And so, yes, our world is going to change dramatically. And yes, there's going to be some planetary shifts. But when in our lives have we not dealt with planetary shifts already? And so I ask the viewers to take a deep breath. Do not give your energy to worrying about what could happen. Instead, give your energy to knowing that we live in such a miraculous time on our planet in which we get to see our planet become her own heaven. And we get to see all of us unified in a heart consciousness, raise our awareness, and use our minds and our hearts and our consciousness to create a better world.